The Beaches podcast is going to give you everything you want to know about a beach before you go there. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to check out our website, www.sandee.com. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
Okay, so close your eyes for a sec. And just imagine, like, the smell of salt air. And the sound of waves crashing.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe like a lobster roll in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
That pretty much sums up the Wellfleet experience. But we're going to dive way deeper than that in this deep dive into Wellfleet, Massachusetts.
I think people will be surprised by how much more there is to Wellfleet than just the beach.
Yeah, those typical touristy things.
Exactly.
So like you said, there's a lot more to it. What would you say is like the most unexpected element of Wellfleet?
You know, for me, it's the history. Like, you go to these beaches and you don't realize that you're walking in the footsteps of some pretty incredible figures.
Really?
Like Guglielmo Marconi.
Oh, wow.
Like the Marconi wireless station.
Okay.
This is where he sent the first transatlantic wireless message.
Like ever. Wow.
In 1903.
That's crazy.
Think about that. The world is waiting to see if this thing is going to work.
Right.
And boom, a signal across the ocean. And you can go there. You can see those towers and really feel that energy.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Okay, so that's the history part. But we can't talk about Wellfleet without talking about the beaches.
Oh, of course.
Right.
That's like the main attraction for a lot of people, and you're not going to be disappointed. The beaches in Wellfleet, they're on Cape Cod Bay.
Okay.
So the water is a little bit calmer, a little bit warmer than the ocean side.
Oh.
So it's perfect if you've got little kids or if you're just not, like a strong swimmer.
That makes sense.
But here's the thing. Each beach has its own personality.
Ooh, tell me more.
Like Whitecrest Beach, that's your classic surfing spot.
Okay.
Big waves, lots of energy, if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then you've got Marconi Beach, which is part of the National Seashore.
Oh, cool.
So it's really beautiful, like long stretches of sand, big dunes, perfect for just like a long walk.
Yeah.
Or exploring.
Okay, so we got the history, we got the beaches.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned that Wellfleet is kind of an art hub, which I'm really intrigued by.
It's true.
Like, what kind of art scene are we talking here?
It's not just like a couple galleries. It's like woven into the town.
Okay.
You've got everything from like whimsical folk art at the Wellfleet Pottery to like really contemporary pieces at the Cove Gallery. And then there's the Wellfleet Harbor Actors Theater.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of them.
They're known for their cutting-edge productions.
Yeah.
You might even catch like a Tony Award winner.
No way.
Yeah.
A Tony Award winner in Wellfleet.
You never know.
That's so cool. Okay, so now I'm getting hungry just thinking about all this. We can't talk about Wellfleet without talking about the food.
Oh, absolutely. And specifically the seafood.
Yeah.
I mean, fresh oysters are a must.
Of course.
You could even take a shucking class at Holbrook Oyster.
Oh, fun.
But don't miss out on Wellfleet's unique take on Portuguese cuisine.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Places like the Wicked Oyster, they offer these mouth-watering dishes, like grilled sardines, spicy chorizo, all influenced by the town's seafaring history.
I love that.
And if you're lucky enough to be there in October...
Wait, I know it's coming. The Oyster Fest.
The Oyster Fest.
Okay, but what makes it so special? Is it just like rows and rows of oysters?
It's way more than that. It's a full-blown celebration of Wellfleet's culture.
Right.
You've got local bands, art vendors, cooking demonstrations, and of course, oyster shucking competitions.
Of course, I love that.
It's a chance to really like rub elbows with the locals and just feel the pulse of the town.
Okay, I am sold. So last question. When's the best time to go?
Well, summer is prime time, obviously.
That makes sense.
And here's a little insider tip.
Ooh, love insider tips.
Consider the shoulder seasons, like September, October. You get that stunning fall foliage, fewer crowds, and like we said, the Oyster Fest.
So you're saying even if we miss that summer rush, there's still magic to be found?
Absolutely. It's a place that reveals itself differently throughout the year.
I love that.
But no matter when you go, book your accommodations early. Wellfleet is a popular destination.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So we've covered it all, from historic Marconi Towers to Portuguese-inspired seafood and a world-famous oyster festival.
It's a lot.
It really seems like Wellfleet is this place where art, history, and nature all kind of collide.
They do. It's more than just a vacation. It's a chance to like slow down, reconnect with your senses, and maybe even discover a side of yourself that you didn't know existed.
Oh, I love that. So as you plan your own Wellfleet adventure, think about what calls to you. What are you hoping to reconnect with? We'll leave you with that thought as we wrap up this deep dive. Happy travels.
Thanks for listening to the show, and be sure to tune in next week for your favorite episode about some of the best beaches and beach information in the world.